Hello everybody and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. I'm Will Richardson in Kępno. That's K-E-P-N-O. Kępno. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty short name. Kempen in German they called it. Behind me you'll see what is quite a well-known landmark, the town hall here with the restored fountain with the birds having fun. Now, where is Kępno, you may ask yourself? It's on the road from Warsaw to Wrocław. We're not that far away. We just cross over the edge of Silesia here, and we'll be stopping one or two other places on the way into Wrocław. You can tell, I'm just going to walk over here. I want you to get a sense of the scale. It's really a huge square, and they've done a great job with the building the kamienicas, those tall townhouses. Those go back, I would say, to probably 18th century and in the 19th century, probably replacing buildings that were there before. Fires happen, there are wars, there are Swedish invasion, German invasion, lots of warfare has taken place in this part of the world, of course. But it's worth a stop on your way when you're just cruising down the motorway from Warsaw to Wrocław to come and see these sort of smaller towns. As we stopped in Sieradz, we stop here in Kępno, and of course Wrocław is its own reward. We've been there many times, several times anyway, and we'll be showing you a couple of things from there again. Now, the townhouse itself is a reconstruction. You can see the steeple. They tried to be faithful to the old Germanic style with the wooden tower at the top. Actually, you see a pigeon way on the very top, and you know, the burgher style of the town hall, the ratusz they call it in Polish. So this is really an interesting place, and they have a few different restaurants you could stop and have yourself a bite to eat. As you can see, the sun is getting a bit lower, and we've had a good day with the weather, while it's raining almost over the entire country, except for where we are now, and that's always a good thing. And one of the reasons we took the opportunity to stop and show you some of the places along the way that ordinarily you wouldn't stop. You just go straight to your destination. At any rate, I'll give you another view of this. Absolutely brilliant. And the size of the square lets you know. Size, the length, the width lets you know that this was an important marketing town, right from medieval times when Kazimierz the Great in the mid-1300s gave this town its royal charter, and it became a center in this area. Right. Okay, welcome back. This is the main church in town. The original church was built to celebrate the victory of the Poles over the Turks, the Battle of Vienna, the end of the 1600s. So it's a 17th century church, obviously, and been added on and renovated since then. It gives you some idea of the importance of the Battle of Vienna, but it also gives you an idea of the Polishness of this town at that time in the 1600s. Really, the was one of the great moments of Polish history, the victory at the Battle of Vienna. No wonder they built the church and many other churches and monuments to that battle. But let's go over here. So I told you about this split personality, this dichotomy, the Polish and the Prussian influence or German influence. There you have the post office behind me, the red brick building. The post office, of course, we've said before, is one of the most important German institutions. It connected their empire. Built out of solid brick. They're usually very imposing, just as imposing as churches. The churches send messages to the heavens or to God. Over there, you send more terrestrial, more worldly messages. At any rate, Polish celebrating the Battle of Vienna in the 1600s, late 1600s. Germans celebrating their empire and communication with this building in the later 19th century. Little postscript for you. It says Jan III Sobieski, right? I told you this was to celebrate the Battle of Vienna, and that's what the script here says. The victory of the Poles over the Turks in the Battle of Vienna. And down here at the bottom, it says, Veni vidi Deus vici. So in other words, we came, we saw, we conquered, or God conquered. You know, so, and then they built the church. So this is a really nice detail that you find, because I'm just walking around. I don't have a guidebook for this, just using some idea of the way things work after having observed so many of these small towns and knowing a little bit about the history by now. Very interesting little tablet. Says it all about this church. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow night.